continuemos. ¿Dónde nos quedamos?
Warning, warning, warning.
Hurry up! Put some speed in! That old Intellitron overlooked one little detail. And Screwy and I... Let's keep it short. While you were gone, well, in those few years, and yes, time dilation, resulting in an uneven flow. So let's stick to the main points. The Chrysos heirs activated the chronocognitive anchor and helped Skrullum and me open a hole in the firewall. We made some adjustments, so he can't attack us immediately, but it won't hold for long.
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Time is running out. It'll probably take a long time for Screwy and me to completely break this cage before Chrysos heirs have a full grasp of the law. To be safe, we'll continue to launch side-channel attacks on the system to give you opportunities to escape. You need to seize these opportunities, so start moving. We detected another...
Critical warning.
Its power is strong. Use the path's power. Make it...
Unauthorized communication.
Is Herta saying... are certain I mastered the powers of different paths in my previous journeys? Think, are these... showing my memories? With a Stellaron in my body, I woke up at the world that'll give rise to a Lord Ravager. Would definitely draw the intent, but what if I end up pulling in the Antimatter Legion? Failure is not necessarily a bad thing. I obtained the flaming lance left by the architects and gained the power. That's right! No matter how far away a planet is, the IPC is guaranteed to pay attention as long as there's a business opportunity. Besides, even if I can't call up my friends from the IPC, the architects and the nomadic miners should be able to help too. Seems like since Amphorius has no overseas market, the IPC's hand can't reach it. I received the Watchmaker's hat in Penacony and declared war against the Order. And then, that's right! The benevolent family must still remember me for saving them. Their music echoes throughout the star. Come, dear hat. I've put you aside for quite a few chapters already. Sing with Clocky. The world is in harmony and the stars... Doesn't Lycus want this story to have background music? He has such terrible taste. The Remembrance. That's right. I came to Amphorius because Black Swan asked us to come. And I even got a glance from Fu Li here. The Garden of Recollection must be intricately involved with Amphorius. Traces of the Remembrance are also everywhere in this world. I don't know what they want.
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Erudition's prison cannot stop us, for we lie out. Come, leave the cage. The mythos of Amphorius waits for you to continue its story. When that brightest star, that star heralding the dawn, a boat, so used to drifting, at long last enters an island safe. Oh, Pathstrider, we have hurry and set off. The child of remembrance.
March? What's she doing here?
Oh, you're finally here! We haven't seen each other. My good buddy, I've really... I bet you were constantly thinking about the days when It's been so boring waiting for you in this place. There's no one to chat with, no internet. Now the great hero is finally here to... You must have seen a lot. I'm all good. Look at how fit... But let's get out of this spooky place first. This is not a good spot. Why don't you take me back to reality? A strange voice told me that So, let's head off.
Why does March feel so...
What are you standing around for? Hurry! This door should be the exit.
Maybe my instincts are wrong.
Are you okay? You haven't... Has it been so long that you're still missing me?
No. The discrepancy is getting worse.
Huh? Isn't Amphorius the world of the Chrysos heirs and their...
But Amphorius cannot be observed from the outside. She couldn't possibly know about these things.
No, he's not. Never mind. Don Hung's super...
No. The geniuses would have made sure that Don Hung made it back on the Express. Besides... something...
I guess you... Then there's no need to feel things out first. With questions. As expected. A glimpse of memory is not enough to deceive the bonds of friendship forged. In that case, there's no need for further deceit. You're right. We're not, but we can send you back to Amphorius, as long as you are willing to help us. We are the Garden of Recollection. You should be very familiar. Just as a reminder, while you hesitate, time is quickly ticking away in Amphorius. Working with us is the best way to stop the enemy of erudition. Erudition would treat any results unrelated to the experiment as garbage and throw them out. But we don't work like that. The Remembrance treats all these instances as important materials needed to weave the universe. Besides, this would be child's play for a great hero like you. It won't be hard at all. Also, if your plan fails and the big bad Iron Tomb manages to get out, then the whole cosmos will be in danger. Wouldn't it be better to have an additional failsafe? As long as you help the Garden retrieve what we want, even if Iron Tomb reformats everything in the physical plane, we can use Remembrance to reconstruct the entire world. So help us. Find where Amphorius's memory began, and bring it out. The Master of Anosrava has already glanced at you. Don't deny it. That storybook is the best evidence. Say, you aren't seriously gonna be moved by their pretty words. I am the one who commanded those little ones to lead you out of the prison, but I didn't expect to attract little gnats trying to take advantage of the situation. While remembrance can help you return to Amphorius, there's no need for you to do it the way they want you to. Of course, there's also no need for you to... For you, this is probably a long time no see. My dear. Shh. There's no need to say anything. I know. You have so many questions swirling around in your memories at this moment. Or do you need more proof? That won't be hard.
Wait, stop it! They're awake! I'm gonna keep our first photo, alright? Won't come to pass while we're around.
And now,
The statue. Is that Donna's brother? Oh, did you hear that? She just called me, but I'm not here. The future is full of pain. We won't escape from it. Hey, are you sure? Maybe a couple of punches will help.
It's as if they all happened just yesterday. I don't want to lie to you, which is why I will not use her name. The third month of Amphorius is the month reserved for the Veil of Evernight. So, place me into your memory using the name Evernight for now. I'm happy to explain more, just not now. We might have a lot of time to ourselves. If we do not stop erudition and destruction, then the journey you've treasured so much will face the prelude to its obliteration. A countdown not in Amber eras, but in So, take this gift. This burning core flame. This footnote of a transaction. It contains hope and the warmth of the entire world. Ripples of past reverie. She hid this fire in the long river of time, hoping that her wishes would transcend time to reach your hands in the future. Now, take it, and return with it, dear friend. Return to Amphorius, and overturn the final era Nova. Witness the time that stood still for the Deliverer, and the resistance that never bowed to the destiny of destruction over the long years that passed in a Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail. And I will silently watch in a corner of time. I believe the wait won't be too long.
What exactly is...
Keep going. Keep trailblade for Amphorius. Go forth.
Is this... No one's here.
cosas. Wow. Ok, listos, nos quedamos.
The chronocock.
There's so much I wanted to say for our reunion. Yet now that you're back, welcome back, friend. It's been such a... You must be really confused right now, aren't you? But don't worry. The Deliverer can't afford to be lost, no? Now, please follow me and turn the pages of time, and I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way,
Cyrene can't hear me?
look, the scenery of the past has resurfaced.
Time flies. 200 years have passed.
We had to return 3 core flames of law, romance, and ocean to stop Terravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace, and
Era Nova will come. And
it seems the key to rewriting the end once again lies. According to the instructions left behind by those 2 geniuses,
We need to find a way to hide the cool flame. And we must...
about that, Rini Muchi had that dream again last night. But the Titan's voice was, she said, pass the flame in...
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? She chose to side with you. It seems Amphorius's fate isn't sealed just yet.
You're right. His perhaps a relay across the ages is...
Unfortunately, life will never go smoothly. Later that, like Kurg. White Calendar 3960. Saridra, under the pretense of a campaign against Vagusa, sacrificed 5. That same year, Saridra the Imperator was assassinated, after which Aglaya the Goldweaver took command. Thus began humanity's second flame chase journey. Come, this way.
Oh, genial. La historia norteamericana. Por culpa de un imbécil.
The eternal holy... The memorial palace lies in ruin. It's time you learned the cost of refusal. Now, where is...
You really think you'll find it by raising the holy... Don't forget. You can't kill the Chrysos as mentioned in...
I have never... Which is why I now place my hope in the faithful citizens of Akama. Now then, I'll be cutting open your chests and using your scalding golden blood to...
Leave this to me, Lady Aglaya.
No, Holy Maiden.
What?
His conspiracy won't succeed. Because romance is ready to make good on their promise to weave an its name is solidarity. You must escape with your life and carry word of my just as the Imperator lit the torch of resistance with her death. My path, take good care of it. Guide it to the future.
50 years later, Lygus led his forces again to Akama. He charged directly into the Holy City and razed the Marmorial Palace. 90,000 brave souls gave their lives for Akama that day, including their fearless leader, Aglaya.
Go forth, Deliverer.
Go. When the frost melts and the snow...
So what you're saying is... Prince... She just left.
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can't let her resolve be in vain.
But... between staying in Akama and going to Styxia, I'm against relocating. With Kefali's protection, isn't Akama?
Cass's plan doesn't involve any relocation.
Huh?
Like you said, Akama is humanity's refuge. We never intend it's just on Cass, Hycealans, and me to prepare the final trump card for the
Wait, what kind of trump card needs all three of you demigods?
We must lay down the path to the future, so when the Deliverer returns, they'll have a clear road to reach the Styxia sits where death meets the ocean. There, with the combined powers of ocean and passage, we can summon a current that leads to the vortex of Genesis. And the demigod of death will forever guard that secret path until he returns.
We all know Lygus will set his sights on the vortex of Genesis.
That's exactly why we have to do this.
Guess I underestimated Idonia's Maiden of War. She's got way more steel than I thought.
And Cypher, we need you to head to Castrum Kremnos as soon as possible. The prophesized crown prince has already been born. He shall become the new defender of Akama. Protect...
You don't need to worry about... I just came back from Castrum Kremnos. Only us.
Treeby, something's flying towards Akama. What?
It's the Kremnoans. Their kings are...
With the protection of the demigods Trebios and Cyphera, Akama endured wave after wave of warfare, though just barely. Castorus chose Styxia as the last resort, and completed the trial of death. Soon after, Trebios departed on a long journey. That same year, the Kremnoan king Euripon, along with his son, Prince Midamos, joined the alliance to safeguard the Holy City.
Go on, and see you tomorrow.
Breaking me apart buys this world even one more second.
But it's gonna hurt. Oh.
Pain brings endless torment. I believe that you were thinking the same thing when you stepped through the gate of it.
Can't hurt.
In the current situation, this is the only path. I'll split my soul into 5 pieces. Forge me, let the blade of strife hang forever overhead. Locked in battle with their enemies to the world's bitter end. There's no need to be sad, Lady Trebios. In this life, my people no longer have to drown in false guidance. Euphorius no longer needs a god named Strife. So let me shatter the former law. By the way, can you do me the 7 sages from Grove of Epiphany are already en route. They'll arrive in waves to join the resistance in a couple of days. Among them, he has extraordinary insight and fears no sacrifice. This soul-rending ceremony wasn't just my decision. Watch over him. Carry on this everlasting.
Through Anaxagoras' ritual, the demigod of strife split his soul into 5. Courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, and reason. The people held a 10-day funeral to mourn their fallen god king. And through his sacrifice, humanity was granted 200 years of peace.
Keep moving forward. My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
Keep moving forward, little Gray. See you tomorrow.
That seamstress wasn't wrong when she said a lie needs more love.
Reason and Trick never thought we'd be the pair to finish this finals.
Can't catch that Tin Man without your little slides. Besides, this is our last shot.
Don't oversimplify it. Lycus just found out Akima's been an empty shell for the past 50 years. He's bound to be furious.
That's exactly what we want. Rage blinds even the brightest minds. Doesn't matter how much of a genius he is, the principle still holds. Once he storms into the count, you trigger your alchemy with a boom and turn him into a caged beast.
Easier said than done. You still have to pass yourself off as the deliverer without anyone catching on. And you really think a human alchemical array can bind a godlike being?
What? Getting cold feet? Or just tell me straight.
Of course I can. But I've got two conditions. Since this is the final act, if we're doing it.
Oh, I'm listening.
First, shift the battlefield to the vortex of Genesis. It would be more. Besides, the vortex is cut off from the world. No place in Amphorius makes a.
If you pull that, wouldn't our deliverer have to face take?
That clash is inevitable. All we can do is create more chances for him. The vortex belongs to Fagusa in the first place, remember? And there happens to be a demigod of ocean among the few Lupaisilan's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a philosopher's stone, and when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
I guess people weren't wrong when they said you're insane.
I've got no idea how to outwit a reclusive genius. But making an anti-Catheran suffer? The demigod of and what I just mentioned was one of them.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the. By now, Hyacinth must have completed the Sky People's. Since that Theoros loves a good performance as much as I do, let's make sure he enjoys our As for how the Deliverer will complete the Era Nova, well.
It was the last battle known to the world. Initiated in the end, reason and trickery kept their word. At the cost of their lives, they sealed Lygus within the vortex of Genesis.
Go forth. Finish the greatness left undone.
Quit overthinking! Just run! Keep running, and that'll be enough.
Tyree? It's dead quiet here. Akima will stand eternal. But it's all right, because all of us have felt when the Deliverer returns, no matter where he is, sky will turn clear. Cyree, this arduous relay is finally nearing its end. Now? No, that's not. After all, it was you and him who lit the first spark of this journey.
I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, and I'll share the moments I spent with you, with everyone. That way, the path we walked becomes a memory shared by all. People will know that there's nothing left to chase. Amphorius has already welcomed the dawn foretold in prophet. Just like I said, this won't be harder than the last time. wonder what kind of expression you're wearing right now. If I have the chance, I'd love... Because it's really been far too long since we parted. Someone as sharp as you must have realized by now that this isn't reality, but as the last link in the relay, I will return to the Temple of the Three Fates, tell Orynyx all of our stories, and bottle every page we've written and then may it set sail in peace, drift down the river of time along with the core flame of world-bearing, reach your side, and lead you back to Amphorius. Just like the first time we met, even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on. This is the only way to make sure that the Era Nova won't happen before you return, and the only way I can safely entrust the completed final flame chase journey to the Deliverers. After all, the new world will be born from your memories, and the protagonist. I believe you will never let us down, just like always. Do you remember when Finan sent us back to the beginning? When you and I got separated? But in the end, that's what memory is. It may wear down and fade in the river of time, but it never truly leaves. When that hidden corner of the heart is, so don't worry. Let the 33,550,337th Flame Chase journey become part of you too. I've gotten a lot better at it with the experience from the last time. Next, you will head to Styxia and find the Vortex's entrance guarded by the demigod of Ocean before charging toward the final battlefield. Don't worry. I'll be with you. All of us will. Even Finan. So say a short goodbye, then set off, just like we promised at the start. Toss away all unnecessary worries and troubles, and bring our smiles and determination into tomorrow.
The last baton. I wonder how long you'll have to wait before passing it on to him.
Sairi, what if you wait and wait, but that hero never arrives?
That won't happen. Because I know that no matter how long it takes, he'll definitely return to this place. We can't let him down.
Sky shall rain rays of dawn for you.
May romance be with you on your journey.
And reason grant you enlightenment.
Let strife bestow you with inspiration.
Trickery ensure your success.
Allow death to protect your soul. And at last, let passage point the way forward.
While time will remember the Trailblazer's journey.
Is this Styxia? What happened to this place? I need to find the entrance to the vortex.
Long time no see. Trailblazer. Generation after generation of Chrysos heir heroes have tried to defy fate with their blood and tears, either voluntarily shattering their souls or waiting in. But alas, fate can never be defeated. Reason and trickery may bind my flesh, so the demigod of ocean, the Dux Gladiorum, high Sealens sought to. But alas, it was all a hopeless dream. That warden fell before I did, due to erosion of time, while her prison. I can't leave this. You should have heard of this fable. In a shadowed cave lived a people, imprisoned from childhood, and chained so that their legs and necks are fixed, forcing them not to look around at the cave, each other. Behind them is a fire, and before them loomed the stone wall of the cave. The flames cast shadows, while the Rockies to them. That false play is the whole world. Yes, I'm trapped in the cave. But I know it's all just a fleeting illusion. I don't struggle in dreams. I wait.
Que nosotros existimos en una cueva y las sombras que se pasan por el reflejo de la luz del sol son nuestra realidad y que solo vemos esas sombras en vez de ver como el mundo que
You'll need to awaken the singer here and unseal the prison called Vortex of Genesis. You'll be the one to unshackle me and bring the cave crashing down. Of course, I don't mind waiting a little longer. Let me guide you through this next illusion. One last memory from that prison warden. I hope you'll watch the stories of this Fantasia closely. Logically, the Deliverer must see the world for what it truly is. Emotionally, this memory captures the fate of everyone in Amphorius better than anything else. Only by feeling it for yourself can you understand my point of view. The meaning of destruction. To your unshakable resolve, I salute you. But before we step onto the final stage, can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are and stop mis...
Pues mi profesor de física, de filosofía, me contó que técnicamente hay una posibilidad de que tenemos que ver el exterior.
Look, the fire projects the faint memories.
The dark tides flood the sea.
Fear not. Our queen has gone to the borderlands. She'll quell this calamity.
This is the scene when the Chrysos heir of ocean was born. She was once of a Titan-kin race. At that time, Kozlana had suppressed the Black Tide's rise, but he was unable to remove Iron Tomb from its roots. The Black Tide still roiled in the depths of the world, and the kingdom of sea.
Listen, I heard Electra's voice. She's calling to us. Let's go. Her voice carries the Queen's command. To keep the Black Tide from threatening the ocean,
The Queen gave her all, body and soul.
Born of the Queen's chalice, she bore the deepest blessings and inherited supreme divine power.
Hay musiquita con el Arcoiris. Bueno, o tonadas.
My sisters! You're finally here! Of course, Electra. Your beautiful melody drew us here.
Her true name is Electra. This is a reflection of her former self.
The Queen summons us. She must be near exhaustion. The black tide will soon enter.
Then what do we do? Will our seas fall to darkness and terror as...
Don't worry. We shall lift the chalice in her stead to catch the black tide, and stand together to safeguard our realm and its people.
Such tiny Titankins. Thinking, and that naivete.
¿Cómo bajo ahí? Ah, entonces no.
The Queen's palace lies just ahead. Even her once graceful form is now tainted and drowned in dirty mire. Oh, Vagusa, our noble queen!
My little fishlings, you swim with such joy. I once believed I could drink the black tide dry, but even the deepest chalice must one day overflow, and I can hold no more.
Mother, worry not. We're all children of the sea.
We'll take up your mantle and drive back the black current.
We'll mend your sacred chalice and take in the cursed filth.
My little fishlings. When the spear of strife falls, I promise you, on the surface, the city-states will hold a feast without end. This is the last gift I can give you.
Vagusa sank into the abyss with the chalice shattered. Their intoxication. Sea sirens followed one after another, hunting for the Titan's fragments. Until they keep watching. But tread carefully, for the stage ahead is crumbling.
Ay, te lo juro que es asqueroso tenerte a ti como compañero de habitación.
Clinging to the past only blocks the road forward. Why not let time build a bridge to the future? Your wisdom far surpasses even the bounds of reason's
Can't get through. Looks like I'll need the miracle orb nearby.
What the fuck?
Written long ago. Even you cannot rewrite it. Just like this poor chandelier.
Electra! The fiends have gnawed my tail. I can no longer swim to the far seas. Electra! The black sludge has soaked my fins. I can't dance with you anymore.
Sisters, don't give up. Remember the Queen's...
I haven't forgotten.
I dreamed of a shining city, its lights piercing the deep.
I dreamed of children placing garlands on our bone holds, and poets praising the sea.
But what a shame. We can go no further. Please, sing to the
East. Song. The sea sirens were tainted by the destruction. Their flesh rotted away.
Farewell, sisters. I'll finish this last task.
And so, only one sea siren remained among the sea floor. High sealands, swimming alone to the sea, though most of that journey was in vain. Why not use the power of time?
To reach the spirit basin, I'll need to call upon the power of the chrono vessel.
The chalice of plenty is whole again. The lance of fury emerges from the river of souls, and the gods reclaim their duty to hold back the black tide. I am freed from endless toil. And now, I bore my sister's dreams upon my back, took on a graceful human form, and hoped to find a grand celebration. My fins became legs. My scales became skin. And the sea foam on my body became a shimmering gown. But when I stepped onto land, there were no festivals with honey brew, nor poets plucking only silent death, drifting gently along the river of souls.
When she fulfilled her wish, she only found Styxia to have already repeated the mistakes of previous cycles, and was swallowed by death. Hopes and promises are nothing but the foam of dreams.
I am a sea siren, a vessel born to contain the tides. Now that my task... How am I to go on in a world drowned in shadow? Fagusa, my noble queen. She evaded my questions with drunken stupor. She told, so I wandered lost, groping through the dark. The feast she spoke of. Where is it?
Lonely Blade, I shall grant you everything you seek.
After wandering the surface for ages, the lost sea siren met her future conspirator.
You quelled the wars alone and forced strife into retreat. This swordfish that commands thousands of legions, whom does she serve?
Yes, Ceridra, long before.
Sovereign who follows prophecy. I am no one's sword. I am just a wandering fish.
Then how about letting the sword dance for me? And letting the violin sing in my name? Tell me, what is it you seek?
All I want is a feast where I'm...
Such a demand is trivial with the sovereign's authority. I'll grant you a banquet worthy of conquest and comrades to toast beside you. But night, you must...
My heart?
Yes, a loyal heart that will just... You were deceived by gods and drowned in the ocean's darkness. But now, I will lead you.
So be it, noble monarch. The law you proclaim shall govern my every breath. So be it, noble monarch. I am simply becoming someone else's vessel once again.
And thus, in her hollow drift, she finally found a new...
Ok. ¿Por qué estamos investigando la historia de esta chamaca?
Noble monarch, I've cleansed the foulness from the...
My blade. You've helped me ascend and take the
What I desire is the same as before.
Look! I've prepared you a grand banquet. The finest honey brew and
Fish are drawn to light by nature, for the deep sea knows only gloom. Now I found a flame. It may scald and burn, but...
Come, let us join the feast. Perhaps the path...
Have you heard that the Imperator's about to begin a new campaign?
My faithful born from our golden blood is an unstoppable colossus. Our
great monarch. I've heard the universe teems with great threats. Can we truly remain?
Fear not. Before the troops of the destruction, surely there's a planet draped in oceans out there in the stars. Once I click, and to the rest, your triumphs will not go unrewarded. I promise you, and now, raise your cups to our conquest among the sea of stars!
Sea of stars! Sea of stars! Conquest among the sea of stars. What a grand vision. Yet, to the siren night, only feasts still stir her heart. Come now, join me. Witness the end of this futile.
Where's the way out of this?
Come quick! Let's celebrate together!
Noble knight, you are truly a blazing spark.
Noble knight.
Noble knight. With the sovereign.
Noble knight.
Then drink we shall.
Nomás le están adulando, listo.
In the deep sea, I never knew what fire was. But when I set foot on land, the first it scorched my fins, made me feel pain, ignited an unprecedented a hunger that flickers in every hero's heart. So...
Look! The monarch herself has taken her seat!
Hear that? The court sings her praises!
Come! Join us!
One eye of hers sees glory. And yet, she cherishes the name of glory.
As they say, the coward... But the brave face death but once.
On the eve of war, we sang our hymns and set our sights to sail beyond the stars. The legions will climb aboard the beast, riding it like currents across the cosmos. Planets after planets flew the flags of her crown. As the final resistance fell silent, a vast empire rose from among the stars. That's how the story ends. Tell me, visitor. After all, beneath that still surface lie the bones of count. It's time for me to wake up from this drunken dream.
Ahí están los cuerpos. Esta es la realidad. ¡Qué bien! Mira, mira, mira. Muertos. Pendejos. Espérate. No, por aquí. Ya viene otro. Listo. Varias tribes. No son, todos son lo mismo.
People once cheered for my ascension. The cosmos.
Before the Sovereign's conquest reached its end, her life and ambition had already been swallowed by This is the true ending. Her grand designs torn apart by the blade, and the one who struck her down. The one who struck her down was her most loyal Gladius. I don't need to explain myself. I wandered the shore, found a flicker of flame. I don't understand. If the ocean's feast, the Imperator's dream, and when the Deliverer returns, I will let this but Greyfry. I can't help but wonder how I dearly wish this feast of the flame chase.
It seems she sensed your presence. The Fantasia's foundation. Let's return to the prologue. Remember the allegory of the... As you've seen, when she cast off her chains, finally turned to look around, the light will blind her. For the fire behind her had never once actually touched her eyes. And so she fell into infinite confusion and fear, and came to firmly believe that the shadows and echoes were the real world. But we in the cosmos, are we truly any wiser than she was? Now, nameless one, fateless one, ask yourself this. The paths you tread, the eons you worship, everything you've trailblazed with your own hands, could it all be someone else's projected shadow? Let's leave that question till after the curtain falls. Once I, the Theoros, have walked the 1,000 years is a mere atom in a grain of sand. I soar to bring an end to the erudition. Would I now? Please use the power of time to open the gate to the ocean's depths. Go, find that palace reflects the heart of the an ugly history, long buried by tides and shame. A staircase of apotheosis that the Imperator forged with the golden blood of 5. I'll wait for you at the heart of the world. But to reach the place,
beyond this door lies the path to the vortex of Genesis.
No sé cuánto dure la historia, pero ya tenemos nuestra hora y ya estamos en la escena de caminar. Así que sí, nos vamos a quedar aquí Simplemente vimos la historia de Haserin, no sabe cómo chicos se llama, pero al parecer lo que más deseaba era la promesa de su madre, que según eso era el deseo de un banquete por todas las acciones que hicieron las sirenas al sacrificarse intentando mantener a raya la marea oscura. Y lamentablemente se dio cuenta que nunca existiría esa gran recompensa, o eso creo, y por alguna razón mató a la reina que se supone que le prometió ese banquete. Porque ella ni siquiera lo sabe, que es. Bueno, ¿qué se puede esperar? ¿Qué desea y desea? Bueno, se le ha hecho que no va a la siguiente si se puede. Si no, pues no. Bye.